Welcome to Perl Jeopardy. Starting off with background information for 100. When was Perl created?
What is 1987?
What is 1987 is correct. Moving on to background info for 200. Who created Perl?
Who is Larry Wall?
That's correct. Moving on to background information for 300. Why was Perl created?
What is specially designed for text editing?
What is specially designed for text editing? Great job. Now for 400. What does Perl acronym mean? What is practical extracting and reporting language? That's correct. For 500, in background information, we have, what are some of the main criticisms of Perl? What is data that looks random, known as line noise? That would be right. Moving on to development environment for 100. What type of software is Perl? It is probably already on your laptop, otherwise you could get it for free. What is open source? What is open source is correct. Now for 200. Which operating systems is Perl available on?
What is Unix, Windows, and Mac OS?
That's correct. What special program do you need to download before you could use Perl?
What is nothing?
What is nothing is correct. Moving on to development environment for 400. What is a distribution of Perl from active state that has binary distributions of Perl for multiple platforms?
What is active state Perl?
What is active state Perl is correct. Last in this category for 500. What is a 100% open source Perl for Windows that is exactly the same as Perl everywhere else?
What is strawberry Perl?
What is strawberry Perl is correct. Our last category, language syntax for 100. What is the prefix for an array?
What is the @ symbol?
That is correct. Language syntax. What would be the output of the following code?
What is Samantha?
What is Samantha is correct. Language syntax for 300. How would you print hello world?
What is print, quote, hello world, quote, semicolon?
That's correct. Now for 400. How many types of loops are there in Perl and what are their names?
What are 5 types of loops, and what are for loops, while loops, do until loops, do while loops, and until loops?
That would all be correct. Last but not least, language syntax for 500. Which two loop types require special syntax to use next and last operators?
What are do while and do until loops?
What are do while and do until loops is correct. Awesome job.